Hey, this is Matthew Armstrong.
And I'm Victoria Whitehead, and welcome to day 45 of our 100-day juice feast. So just to give you a heads up, we were down in Marbella earlier this week and we went to see Dr. Robert Young. Matthew interviewed him, and we also got Matthew's blood. We got a microscopy
Live blood analysis.
And we saw Matthew's blood, so Matthew's going to share a bit about that now.
Yeah, so it was really interesting to see. We'll put the pictures up here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see the blood. If you're not familiar with live blood microscopy, basically you look at a live blood sample. They'll also look at a dried blood sample, and they tell you about your health, the health of your blood. And the health of your blood is ultimately the health of your body, because your blood builds everything in your body, goes to everything in your body. So by looking at the blood, you can see the health of the body. So it's a very visual thing, so it's very interesting to see. So what we could see from the blood sample is there was some acidic waste in my blood, and also a little bit of yeast. And while my blood is much more healthier than the majority of people, there's still work to do there. And what the microscopist was saying about it was because of the high, all the sugary fruits that we've been juicing on the juice feast, you know, that is accounting for some of the acid waste in the blood, some of the cells stuck together, and also some of the cells not perfectly round shape. A lot of them were, but some of them were more like teardrops or something. That's the sort of shape of them, and that shows that basically there's too much sugar in the blood. And so what we're going to do, even though this last 45 days has been phenomenal, really cleansing for the body, a really good thing to do, absolutely phenomenal. What we want to see now is if we can get the blood to an absolute, what looks like a perfect state, through cutting out the sugary fruits. So we won't be juicing sugary fruits, and we're going to phase them out over this next 5 days up until day 50. So we're going to keep with it until day 50, phasing them out, and then from day 50 onwards we're going to be taking in only alkaline juice drinks, so completely alkaline, completely green fruits and vegetables, no high sugar or sugary fruits, and also, so then we're also going to be adding in, because we're not taking in sugary fruits, we're going to be making the juice drink and then blending up an avocado, and then putting the juice in with the avocado, having that blended up together, and then we're going to be drinking that. So we just have something else instead of the sugary fruits, so we're going to replace that with avocado. And also be putting in a pinch of Celtic Ocean sea salt, or some sea salt like that, some healthier sea salt, that which also helps. And you'll see from we'll basically see how that goes, and then after 100 days we shall get our blood test done again and see the effect that it's had. Or even as we go through the next 50 days, we shall see how we're feeling as well, because up until now I've been feeling really good. But what I find is when I take the fruit juices is I feel kind of a bit sort of like light and airy, and when I take the green juices, I feel a lot more stable, a lot more clear and stable. That's only my own experience. So we shall go with that, and we'll see how that pans out.
Yeah, I mean, I really loved the fruit. It's one of the things that made me able to do the juice feast, was knowing that there was going to be some fruit in the juices. But at the same time, I would like to see how it will affect our blood, and how it will affect the difference in how we'll feel if we're just eating all alkaline based vegetables and fruits. So we'll be showing you we'll do a video where Matthew shows you exactly what we're doing and the consistency. We're going to try and keep it quite thin still, and yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, so we spent the day with Dr. Robert Young. I've been familiar with his work for many years and following an alkaline approach. It was only when I went 100% raw that I decided to, try out other foods, eat high fruit, eat different things that weren't alkaline as well, and which was very good, very cleansing at the same time. And but now just spending the day with him, and we got to sit in on some of his lectures and things, and speak to some of the other people assisting there and everything, and it really was very clear and made a lot of sense. So so we're going to do that approach now and see how it all goes. And so, do join us on this journey as we do that.
Yeah, one of the things that we're all about is finding out what works, and we want to see, I mean, obviously we're going to just see how this affects our body, because we know now how we feel doing the sweet juices. So now we're going to see how we feel doing the more alkaline juices with the avocado, and just see how it affects our body. One of the things that Matthew did ask the microscopist was, could it have just been that he was, because he just travelled for 6.5 hours the day before, and he was under quite a lot of stress, and that could also have contributed to there being some acid in his blood. So it might not have been necessarily taking in
all the fruit.
There
can be other lifestyle factors as well going on. Stress, a lot of things kind of went wrong that morning, and I had a lot of stress that morning compared to how I usually am anyway. So there are a lot of contributing factors as well, environmental factors, many other things as well,
which could have affected how his blood looked on the live blood analysis. So we're not necessarily saying that doing the juices isn't great, but at the same time we want to see what the blood looks like, having just focused on the alkaline based foods.
Yeah, and not just what the blood looked like, but how we fare out as well, how we feel, how much
energy we have.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do our yoga posture for today. Let's do it. So this yoga posture is a balancing posture, and also stretching out the hip flexors and the hamstrings, and just good to get focus. You find you really enjoy it if you do it. So I'm planting the left foot here, plant it in, find all the toes on the ground, lift up the right, and then with the hand you're turning the palm outwards with the thumb backwards, and then grasping the instep of the foot so your thumb goes on top and direct it up. And so from there, bringing the hand up high. If you're new to this, you can place your hand on a surface or a wall in front of you, so you can balance and hold on. And then from here, as we breathe out, we let our body go forward and our leg go back, and we push the foot into the hand, arching the leg up. Keeping the focus, keeping breathing. Breathing in, up, placing it down, under control, and then going ahead, doing the other side. So that's a great posture. All I say is keep your balance and hold on to something if you're not too sure of your balance, either to the side or in front of you, and just work it up and increase your flexibility as you do it. It's a great posture. Go for it.
So thanks for joining us today. If you have any questions about what we talked about, leave them below, or even any comments that you think of after what we said. We're always happy to hear. And thanks for joining us again, and subscribe.
Thanks. Take care. My name is Matthew Armstrong.
And I'm Victoria Whitehead.